Welcome to Subramani. I'm going to talk about how technology has affected all aspects of our money, right? So, less than 30% of the money in circulation today is in the form of cash, the others being mostly electronic. Of course, now it's maybe election time and there could be more cash sloshing around, but chances are that you don't go to an ATM at all. You use your debit card, you use your phone to make digital payments, whether it is 20 rupees, 20,000 or even 2 lakhs investing in a mutual fund. All this is possible today through UPI and other modes of electronic payment. Of course, your old credit card still stands. So all those have made sure that we don't use so much of cash, which brings us to one thing: how has technology impacted us, and what all has technology impacted us on? Because money is first of all, money is income. When money is income, spending, which is expenditure, there is saving, there is investing, there is buying protection. In all these cases, we find that the technology has had an impact. For example, I don't think I've received any check at all in the last few years. Everything gets transferred to my bank account electronically, whether I'm doing a lecture, whether I'm doing consulting or anything. People ask for a copy of the check, so that is like KYC done for them, because they know that the bank has done the KYC. So if I go to a particular place and give a lecture, all they need is my bank account details, and for that I could either take a copy of my check, or I could just say this is the account number, this is the MICR number in case you need, and this is the IFSC code. Right, once you give them this, that's good enough for telling them which branch, whether it is a savings bank. Now, to avoid all that, all you do is take your phone, click a picture of your check and send it across to them. So definitely in income, you have seen that technology has impacted. I remember when my father used to be employed, when I started doing my articles, we used to get a monthly check. Then it happened that they would credit it directly from the bank. So my dad's salary started getting credited to the bank. I'm not very sure, I don't really remember. I remember filling in his paying in slips and the check. So you could actually forget salary. With salary it was not possible, but if you're getting income from 3-4 sources, you could put it into 4 accounts and show only one account. Those things were possible once upon a time, long ago, but today with every bank account having your PAN number and all the money coming into one bank account, which is what makes sense because you want to accumulate everything in one place and pay the tax. Technology has definitely impacted us as far as income is concerned. How we earn is not what is impacted, but how we get it is definitely impacted. That brings us to the second one. Every day some website, some app, somebody is calling you and saying, look, this is better, we are teaching you how to spend money, we are teaching you how to invest, we do lectures, blah blah blah, so and so. Has it impacted your spending? Yes, it has impacted our spending. It also means that you can pay cash on delivery after things reach, and at that time also you could make a UPI payment, right? You could do a BeamPay payment and whatever. So again, dealing with cash has gone down. Even though it is called cash on delivery, it just means you're going to exercise the option of paying after you receive and see the goods. Of course, it's not possible in case of a laptop or a phone or things like that, but in other cases, if it's a dress which girl is ordering, very good chance that when the actual delivery comes, you don't sorry, I'm digressing. When the delivery comes, you have a choice of whether to pay. So even though it is electronic, it need not be prepaid. So the way you spend is definitely impacted by technology, there is no doubt. There are websites which teach you how to spend, how not to spend, what to be obsessed with, right? So specifically in your spending and tracking, you have definitely seen the impact of technology. What about saving? Saving, largely it means the money that is left over after you've spent and invested. That's the money that you save. It is, yes, possible for you to put away the last $100 or last $500 or last $1,000 into a liquid fund and bring it back, right? So that is fantastic, because even if your money is going to be there for 5 days or 6 days, good chance that you will get some increase in NAV, which is in case of a debt fund largely interest, right? So again, impact of technology, because you can just sit at home, see that you've got too much money lying in your savings bank account, you can just move it into liquid and bring it back when you need it, right? It can be done. How many of us do it is different, but it can be done. It is much easier. Can you imagine how painful it must have been to call somebody and give a check and change your mind and say, oh, I don't want to put so much money, can we make it little lesser, right? The cost of servicing, all that is gone. Now just at the click of a button, you can go and put how much soever you want, and you know this does not have an exit load. It can come out, and can come out just by clicking on certain numbers. Yes, it will take 3 days, 4 days, but if there was no electronic possibility of doing this, the chances are you would not have done it. I can't imagine somebody writing out a check and giving it and saying keep it for 4 days. It doesn't really happen. Though it can happen, it doesn't really happen. Investing today, you have Zerodha, Robinhood, and Grow, and all those people trying to tell you why you should open an account with them, what they can do for you, and they're willing to teach you how to invest, how to save, etc., etc. So investing has definitely been impacted. Yes, a lot of the work can be finished at home. Up the suppose you're buying a life insurance policy, filling up the risk factors, etc., can be done at home, right? So all this is possible because of change in technology, improvement in technology, the completing the whole transaction, right? So putting all the changes that you want to make through an OTP, Aadhaar linked OTP, right? So all those things have ensured that more and more of us are using more and more technology for doing all our day-to-day financial activities. Thank you.